Imagine a traditional Korean sweet rice drink, but with a twist that merges centuries-old recipes with modern mass production. Today, we're stepping into the fascinating world of mass-produced Pumpkin Sikhye, a unique variation of a beloved Korean beverage that's now taking the market by storm. Sikhye, pronounced shee-kheh, is a traditional Korean sweet rice drink that has been enjoyed for centuries. It's typically made with malted barley, cooked rice, and water. Known for its subtle sweetness and slightly grainy texture, it's often served as a dessert or as a palate cleanser after meals, especially during festive occasions and family gatherings. But the Sikhye we're focusing on today isn't just the classic version. This one is infused with pumpkin and produced on a massive scale, bringing the comfort of tradition into the modern marketplace. It combines the warm, familiar flavors of pumpkin with the delicate sweetness of rice, creating a fusion of old and new. The mass production of Pumpkin Sikhye is a true reflection of Korea's evolving food industry, where deep-rooted culinary traditions meet cutting-edge manufacturing. Scaling up this drink makes it more accessible to a wider audience, turning a once-seasonal delight into something many more people can enjoy. At the center of this large-scale operation is an ingredient that might surprise you: canned pumpkin. Using canned pumpkin ensures a consistent supply and reliable quality, allowing year-round production of this traditionally seasonal beverage. And here's where it gets fascinating. Each batch of Pumpkin Sikhye requires an incredible 400 cans of pumpkin. You might wonder why they don't simply use pumpkin puree. The answer lies in authenticity. To capture the true essence of Sikhye, the pumpkin must remain in small, distinct pieces rather than being blended smooth. This detail preserves both the integrity of the traditional recipe and the texture that makes the drink so distinctive. The preparation of the pumpkin is perhaps the most labor-intensive part of the entire process. Picture factory workers meticulously opening 400 cans of pumpkin, then carefully cutting the contents into small, uniform cubes. This step is crucial. It ensures that the pumpkin flavor spreads evenly, the texture stays pleasant, and the pieces cook properly when combined with the other ingredients. Once the pumpkin is ready, the production moves to the next stage. The pumpkin pieces are combined with the classic Sikhye ingredients: malted barley, rice, and water. The malted barley plays a critical role in fermentation, releasing enzymes that break down the starches in rice and convert them into sugars. This mixture, pumpkin, barley, rice, and water, is cooked in large industrial vats under precise temperature control. As the mixture simmers, the enzymes work their magic, breaking down starches and developing the drink's signature sweetness. Meanwhile, the pumpkin softens and releases its natural flavor, blending with the rice-based sweetness to create a balanced and deeply satisfying profile. The result is a drink that retains the essence of traditional Sikhye while adding layers of warmth and comfort from the pumpkin. Once the cooking is complete, the mixture is cooled and strained to achieve a smooth, drinkable consistency. The finished beverage glows with a vibrant orange hue, speckled with tiny bits of pumpkin that add both visual appeal and a touch of texture. The flavor of Pumpkin Sikhye is unlike anything else. It carries the signature sweetness of the rice drink, elevated by the subtle earthiness and gentle sweetness of pumpkin. It's refreshing, yet cozy, making it perfect for all sorts of occasions and seasons. Traditionally, Pumpkin Sikhye is enjoyed chilled. Some people prefer it straight from the refrigerator, while others like it over ice. A few pine nuts floating on top can add a decorative touch and a pleasant crunch, contrasting with the smoothness of the drink. But Pumpkin Sikhye is more than just a new flavor variant. It represents the blending of tradition with modern lifestyles. By mass-producing this beverage, Korea has made it possible for a much larger audience to experience and appreciate this piece of its culinary heritage. It also shows the adaptability of traditional recipes. Pumpkin Sikhye demonstrates how age-old flavors can be reimagined to fit modern preferences, all while keeping their cultural essence intact. In this way, Korea's food culture remains dynamic and alive, constantly evolving, yet always honoring its roots. The success of this pumpkin-infused drink has even inspired other variations. Some producers now experiment with different fruits and vegetables, crafting fresh flavors that appeal to diverse palates. These innovations keep traditional beverages relevant for younger generations who might not be as familiar with the original forms. Even on such a large scale, Pumpkin Sikhye preserves a handmade touch. The fact that pumpkin is cut by hand piece by piece keeps the drink connected to its artisanal origins. This careful attention ensures it doesn't feel like a fully automated product, but rather a bridge between homemade tradition and modern mass production. This blend of old and new also resonates with global food trends. Around the world, people are increasingly searching for authentic, natural, and meaningful food experiences. In a marketplace crowded with artificially flavored beverages, Pumpkin Sikhye stands out, made with real ingredients, offering real flavor and carrying cultural significance. From a nutritional perspective, pumpkin adds more than just flavor. It's rich in vitamins, particularly vitamin A, and contains beneficial minerals. While Sikhye is traditionally enjoyed for its sweet, refreshing taste rather than health value, the pumpkin infusion adds a subtle nutritional boost. The rise of Pumpkin Sikhye also creates ripple effects in agriculture. The consistent demand for canned pumpkin helps sustain a steady market for farmers, influencing crop choices and farming practices. It's a reminder that even a single traditional drink, adapted for mass production, can impact the broader food industry in surprising ways. So, what we see in mass-produced Pumpkin Sikhye is more than just a beverage. It's a cultural story. From the careful preparation of 400 cans of pumpkin to the precise fermentation process, every step embodies both tradition and innovation. Pumpkin Sikhye is not just a seasonal twist, it's proof of how culinary traditions can evolve, adapt, and thrive in modern times. It shows how old recipes can find new life, reaching wider audiences while staying rooted in history. The next time you see a bottle of Pumpkin Sikhye, take a moment to appreciate the journey behind it. From the hands that carefully cut each pumpkin, piece to the enzymes that transform rice starch into sweetness, each sip carries both heritage and innovation. It's more than a drink, it's a delicious reminder of how food connects the past, the present, and the future.